Hi everyone. Today I have an Odogu that is not Odiegu, a father, a brother, a friend, in fact, a professional colleague, my go-to person at all times, Mr. Benjamin Chinagrom. Today he's going to be telling us how you can manage bad in-laws because there is this debate on social media in recent times. I think the person that brought it up is um a Big Brother alumni. So Rachel Edwards said, between a man that loves you and a good family, choose one. So it was really very controversial a topic. And going by my realities, I'll choose the balance, a good spouse and a very good family, because your spouse is important, but the family he is from is an integral part of that union. So I am a firm believer in, before you fall in love, meet their family. Okay, but Mr. Benjamin is in an, I think, in an inter-ethnic marriage, inter-tribal marriage. He is from Igbo and he's married to somebody from Urobo. So he is in the right position to give this topic the clarity and attention that it deserves. So I'll leave him to all of you and just be putting in my own. So
All right. Welcome everybody. Looking at the topic is I don't think is that difficult to handle. First and foremost, I will always say what comes first in marriage is the love of your spouse. If you're getting married, the man you want to get married to, the woman you want to get married to, how much does the person love you? That comes first. Because no matter how good the person's family is, you're not going to live in the house with his or her family. You're going to live with him. And a greater percentage of your lifetime is spent with your spouse, not his family, not her family. So for me, the most important thing is how much does your spouse love you? I'm an Igbo man, like she said. I'm married to a woman from Urobo, as Delta State. We've had our challenges from my family, from her family. But one of the things I have done is to allow the love that the two of us have for each other to rule our marriage. Because those issues of in-laws definitely comes up, especially in a situation where the family of the woman or the family of the man don't love you as much as they should. If they don't, you may have those challenges, but what saves you is this first thing that must be a priority, mega
the love of
priority,
your
the love
spouse.
of your spouse. So for me, the love of a spouse comes first. I'm not saying that you should not get married into a family where you are loved. Is also an important factor. But what can we say? A lot of people are already into marriages where their spouse love them so much, but the family of a spouse doesn't love the other person and all that.
So if you're still single, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Like I always say, and I'm repeating again in this video, before you fall in love, meet their family. But if you're already married, there is hope for you, and that's the essence of this video. So, Mr. Ben, if someone is in a marriage where the family does not love them, how can they navigate it?
Okay.
Because it's for life.
Yes, it's for life.
And the deed
Actually,
has been done. You can't kill yourself because you made a mistake. But the best is your marital family is supposed to also be your marriage, because marriage is supposed to complete you. So your son-in-law or daughter-in-law is also your son or daughter. Okay, your father-in-law or mother-in-law are equally your parents. So in this video, I want to give a very special shout out to my brother-in-law. One day, they all got the can one day. My very special brother-in-law, Mr. Manuel Omekara. Mr. Manuel is my brother-in-law, but he's like a brother, okay, and a bona fide member of the family, and we really do love him, and he knows his boundaries. We know our boundaries, and we are navigating this marriage thing very well, okay, and he's equally from a very good family. So I think it is important for young people to marry into families that align with their values.
Yes.
So one thing I've noticed is that the Omekara family of Ohoho, where my sister is married into, has similar values with Egege family. Not the general Egege family now. Sir Blessing Egege family's values. So it's easy. Okay, both families, we know our boundaries and everything is working well. So if you're single, please marry into a family that aligns with your value. They will love you because it will be easy to understand each other. Okay, but if you're already married, Mr. Benjamin will explain to you. But for me, when I discovered that it won't work, I took a walk because I'm very early before children. Okay, but if your spouse deeply loves you, I think he has said that enough. In my case, I couldn't manage it because, in addition to having issues with in-laws, not everybody. I have some in-laws that were good. I have this my in-law Roma was very good, and so many of them that your Tonye, he was very good then. So I had good in-laws too. And then I had in-laws that didn't love me. But the main issue was that my spouse, okay, was distracted. He had other people that were interested. So I didn't like that at all. And then he couldn't manage it. So the point is, like he said, your spouse matters a lot. So if your spouse is against you, then you have a serious problem.
Yes.
Because it is both of you against the world, including family.
Yes.
So family is external, but still a part of the union.
Yes.
Okay, because you can't run away from it. But now, if your spouse is now your nightmare, then you have a real serious problem.
You're heading for destruction.
Yes, you're heading for serious
Towards a
destruction.
cliff.
So if you're still single, please don't marry a man that loves you from a good family. I think that's the best phrase.
Yes.
But if you're already married, how do you navigate it?
Okay, some people are already married into families where in-laws don't love them.
Yes.
It's always first an issue of mother-in-law.
First again, it starts from you now.
Yes.
So you have to do a self-reflection and analysis. What are you doing wrong?
Yes, that one.
I have a sister-in-law. She knows herself. I don't know if she'll come across this video. She's not perfect, okay? But there were boundaries she overstepped at the early stage of the marriage, and I had to call her, as in I had to put her in order. You know, it caused a lot of problem because my brother tried to support her, but after a while, you know, we were able to fix that. So sometimes when you're having problems with your in-laws from the beginning, it could be that there is something you're doing wrong. So there is room for self
evaluation.
Look inwards, practice mindfulness, look inwards. What are you doing wrong? If you're doing everything you're supposed to do and it is from your in-laws, that's where Mr. Ben will come in, not when you're the problem. If you're the problem, you come into a family and you want to scatter everywhere, my dear, repent. Repent or you perish.
This makes me remember there are ladies or men who get married and then it's not that you have a bad in-law. You're simply this type that you want just me and my spouse. Nobody should come out. Some ladies don't even want their husband's siblings to visit.
No, that one is not good.
No, that's you can't use that and say his family, they don't love me.
No,
You are
that's
the
not.
one
You are
trying
the
to
problem.
kill a relationship that has existed before the guy met you.
It's not good.
Maybe I'm 30 years, I want to get married, and then my wife is saying, my brothers that I've known for 26 years, before the 3 years I met you, you are saying they can't visit me. Not that they are causing problem.
No,
you
that
just
one.
want no. I'm looking at a situation where
you're a man. You don't want the woman to talk to her
people to
family
come,
again.
yeah, people to come around.
To come. No. That's not the point. You're the
No.
problem.
The people I'm talking about here are those you are doing everything to make everybody in the man's family or the woman's family happy. Everything within your power to make them happy. But the truth is that they are difficult to please, or probably for one selfish reason or the other, they feel they shouldn't love you. Some, it comes as this is their character. They don't like people from a particular tribe.
Which is trivial a reason.
Which is
she's
for me.
She's too educated.
For me.
She's too
in a
wise.
situation where you have found yourself in that already, please. The most important thing is
give yourself respect.
Give yourself respect, yes, and then be sure that your spouse has understood that you are not the problem.
Yeah, very important.
And your spouse is ready to stand with you.
Because if your spouse
doesn't stand for you,
then
you
have
gone.
A more complex
you
problem.
Understand? But if your spouse will stand for you, you people shouldn't fight his or her family. No, fighting is out of the question. Keep doing good.
Be nice.
Be nice. You understand?
But
set your boundaries.
There should be boundaries.
You understand? Set your boundaries. Take for instance, my mother-in-law will not come to my house without telling me, and then you come and begin to take some certain decisions that should be left for me alone to take.
That's not
those
good.
kind of things, it shows disrespect. So as much as for my house, my mother-in-law comes, she sleeps over, she eats whatever she wants, I take care of her. Sometimes I go out of the way to keep her happy. That's the way I do. But she knows her boundaries. I have already set that. The same thing with my father-in-law, the same with other ones in the family. Likewise, from my side, there is a limit to what my family do, the things they do to my wife, or the way you talk to my wife. Everything should be based on love. No matter how bad they are, love them all. Love them. Let it be practical and evident that you love them. So that if for any reason the law of karma decides to react on anybody, you definitely know it's not going to be on you, because that's what Igbo people say. In Igbo, and they say it's good. It's good to make good sacrifices so that the gods will be blamed. Now, when you are doing the right thing to your in-laws, irrespective of their character, irrespective of how much they love you or not love you, somehow, for me, I have seen it on several occasions in different families. Change. It brings a change.
Like in my mom's case, it did bring a change.
So in a situation where,
but if you're now the bad person, it will never.
If you're the bad person, no, it won't work. But there are situations where the in-laws are just reprobate.
Yeah,
they have decided. In that situation, what you need the most is keep your distance. Keep your distance. The love of your spouse. Your spouse ready to stand for. Sometimes people relocate because of such things. Yeah. Go far away from the in-laws. Sometimes when they don't see you, your value begins to come up.
Yeah, keep a distance.
But love, you must love them.
And find a way to love them.
Remember, nobody is perfect. They are not perfect. You are not perfect.
So strike a balance.
Strike a balance there.
And keep loving them.
Keep loving them.
But if you are still single, please.
But if you are single, please. No. It's very important.
Please,
your spouse must love you completely.
Find a man that loves you.
His family.
And make sure that his family
or her family must love you.
And that's the balance.
Please.
Thank you, Mr. Ben, for coming.
Thank you very much.
I sincerely appreciate you. you're an Odogu that is not audible. And it's been a while. You know that our trauma bond in my former YouTube channel.
Okay.
It was such a very good video.
Okay.
And I think we'll repeat it one of these days again.
That's no
But
problem.
for now, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And for all of you, please, we love you and we want the best for you. Keep following Therapy with Dr. IJ on Facebook. I'm Gracie Joma Ege. On YouTube, Therapy with Dr. IJ, your doctor of happiness. I lost my previous channel, still trying to recover it. On Instagram, I am Skelling G 78, Skelling G 78. On TikTok, where you are probably going to see this video, I'm Therapy with Dr. IJ. And on
Okay.
WhatsApp, you have to have my channel. I'm still your doctor of happiness. Thank you for watching. And please like this video.
Like it. Press that like button now.
And I love you. I love you. See you in my next
All right.
one.
Bye
And
bye.
it's bye. Thank you, Mr. Ben.
Thank you.
Although that is not audible.